Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Off with the layup. Now the Knicks with it. Over to the wing. Pass today. New York moving it around. Rodriguez with it. Guarded now by Clark. On D, Adebayo. Here's to the wing right side. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebound, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
It's stolen by Adebayo. It's up a three. Francis' shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Narouche. And Rodriguez pulls it down. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Francis. Shoots from the high post. It's tipped. They retain possession. Takes a three. And Creek pulls it down. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
As I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. One thing he wants to do is prevent Ben Simmons from getting downhill. Coach said with his speed, handle, and vision, he'll pick you apart if you let him run the court unimpeded. You're going to try to pick him up the minute he receives the ball, Kevin. That's easier said than done. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And it's the Knicks with the ball after Ben Simmons' miss. That gives them the lead.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Good work there as it goes.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
And Day gets it to go. Day's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
Now, here's Clark. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Jazz foul call. Number 8.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game, the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And he drives in. Rush. Banked in off the glass.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
The drive by Simmons. It's in. It's his third field. Goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Inside. Pass to Francis.
2 minutes.
Rodriguez outside. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. .151 left to play in the first. Now here's Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. I had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Here's Narush. A shot off that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Rush with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. It's sent back down by Simmons. .107 left here in the first quarter. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 8. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Utah Jazz.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And, you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
Driving in. Here's Day. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fires from the corner. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Timeout, Knicks. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
.23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Simmons penetrating. And yes, it's good. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Count that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Launches it. And that does it for the first quarter. Utah out in front, up by 4. And the second.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Here's Rush. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Simmons. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Francis. And the 3 ball is good. Francis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside for Simmons. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Here's Simmons. No good with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Ripped away. And here we go. Chain heading to the hoop.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass today. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Jazz leading by 4. And it's Simmons penetrating. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Out to the right wing. Rodriguez outside. Back to Simmons. Pass to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Simmons can't get it to go.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Here's Narush. It's sent back down by Simmons. Clark. Francis grabs the board. Jazz leading by 8. The drive by Simmons. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Outside, Simmons. Driving inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Taken away by Rodriguez. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
In for New York, Zion Williamson.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. That's how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Has to rush. Here is Day. Looking to end the run.
And don't sleep on Simmons defensively. Very skilled there as well. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on.
And here's Adebayo outside. And no good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And it's Clark in the corner. And there's the drive. And stolen by Simmons. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
.131 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Williamson. Basket good. Williamson's got it back down to within single digits for New York.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Simmons can't get it to go. Going inside. Here's Day. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Day's got his third basket of the night right there. And it's Simmons penetrating.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
For Utah, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Shooting for Utah.
Good on the second free throw.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here is Day. He has 6. The offensive rebound. A steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Here's the drive.
Charging foul.
And the call will be against the team. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock to the right side. The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him. And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Simmons. Back to Adebayo. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Assisted.
Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistent.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Simmons on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Simmons got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Utah. He takes it in, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
And so here is New York. 15-point game. Here's Narush. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Assist goes to.
He's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that one's good. Simmons. And the Jazz lead by 15.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
And oh, here we go. Rodriguez has got the ball. The fast break chance.
Assisted by.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Here's Rush. Out to the right wing. They double him with Adebayo. 6 to shoot. No good from Clark.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Rodriguez.
Hands it from downtown. Rodriguez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Adebayo. No good with the triple. New York trails by 20. Here's Creek. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so Simmons will bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Next ball. In for New York. Holloway.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Holloway. Here's Day. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Rush. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
A three-pointer is right on target.
For 3.
Simmons got 26.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Day, no good. Utah leading by 21. Adebayo with the elbow. Simmons inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
New York ball.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Day. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 28 points for him.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. .151 left to play in the third.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Takes it inside. Spins. It's deflected. Rush from outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Back to Simmons. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Pass to Francis. Into the lane. And they'll get another chance. Back to Rodriguez. There's the three. That one's not going to go. And New York will come the other way.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Timeout. Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Jazz leading by 17. And it's Simmons penetrating. The shake. It's blocked. They get it back. And they recover it. They shoot again. Good. And Rodriguez gets the assist.
Assisted.
Simmons got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Francis. Back to Simmons. Pass to Adebayo. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Lets it go with the three.
Number 8.
Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
That's the end of the
And so it's Utah cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And they're winning. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Holloway. Pass today. Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangible, with the winner, with the loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them this season talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Drives to the hoop. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Creek. Down low. Out left to the wing. Rush from outside.
It'll be a turnover.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Here's Simmons. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Right wing. Pass to Rodriguez. Back to Simmons.
That's a 3-second violation.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh.